Hi, Tasha. I was just looking at the black I have on my face. I've been working in my own, but waiting. Hey, Judy. Oh, I can't read the chat with my glasses on. I'll have to pull them down. Hey, Judy. How are you, honey? I know y'all were waiting patiently. I just didn't want to run over Misty too bad. She's been on 2 hours, so I felt like I could go and, you know, come on now. And hopefully somebody will come in and, hey. Oh, honey, that sinus infection is awful. And I've got shadows bad right now because it is overcast and cloudy, as you know, Judy. Uh, Hi, Patricia. How are you doing, honey? I started an altered book, Patricia. I think I'm in way over my head. I think I'm in over my head. Yes, it's cloudy here today. And it looks like it's getting colder and colder as the day goes on. And my Tom's got up. Good, Patricia. We've got a lag, don't we? We always have a lag. I don't know why. Going through YouTube, you always have a lag. Oh, I don't know. I've started a page, and yeah, I've been following LorrieMarie pretty hard, and she is awesome. And I've watched Patricia do hers, and I loved it. And I've watched several others do collage in their books and stuff and loved it. Wasn't you, Patricia? Oh, you watch her? Yeah. Uh, I absolutely love watching her. I don't care much for the Stabilo. I haven't got one. That's one of the reasons. So I'm using my eyebrow pencil that I don't use anymore because it's too black for me. That anyway, I've set up here and I haven't even drank my coffee because I've been working on my book. You want to see it? I've decided to do another tree in my book, and there one of my flowers just fell off. I thought it was glued down. And so that's how far I've got. So, and I did put some of the black around the leaves and stuff. That and yeah, eyebrow pencil. And this is a door. This is a door. So that's what I've been working on this morning, and it will close, but not tight. I mean, I'll have to coax it to go tight, but it will close. And then they just raise up a little farther. And so, I think it's fun. It's like a pop-up. But, I don't have any foam dots. I don't have anything. I've got a little girl, though, that I'm going to put in here as my focal, if I can find it, because I've moved things around. And she was juggling. And, oh, where is she? Where have I put her? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I've lost my juggling girl. Where is she, dadgummit? Oh, she's so cute. I can't lose her. She was my focal point because I was going to have a bird sitting in her hand. What in the world have I done with her? I cut out the leaves out of just some green scrap paper. And I'm keeping that because I may want to lay that down on something else as a background. And then I found these in the drawer. These are just, little pieces, ends and pieces. I'm trying to get them up where you can see them. Okay, I've got to find my girl. Tom, you got to go get our medicine boxes out of the drawer. Bring it up here so we can take our medicine. Okay? Since you just got up. And I've got flowers and stuff all over everywhere. But no girl. No girl. No, she's not under that because I haven't moved that. Oh my God. What have I done? I have to find another focal point.
Mama, what could we go and do, Mama?
And Tommy, I'm going to be online for a while. Hi, Clara. Where in the world? Here she is. Here's my little girl. Hi, Kathy. How are you, honey? I'm going to put her down in my book and put a bird right here in her hand. And she's going to be under the tree. So I'm going to just slide her down in here among the flowers. She'll stay there, kind of like that. And then put the bird in her hand. So but I'm going to come on up with the flowers. She won't be quite that low. So anyway, that's what I've been doing while I was waiting to come on. Sorry to make you wait, but I did not want to run over Misty. And she's she's took that spot in the morning, and I had forgotten that. I just went up this morning when I was thinking about going on, and so I either have to come on earlier, which I get up earlier. I just am not ready to do anything earlier. So I'm putting a little green behind that leaf because it sticks way up. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Mac, she has two. She has Mac Jewelry. No, Mac Jewelry is Brenda. Or is it? Oh, Lord, honey, I'd have to go look. I would have to go look because I'm not sure. Yeah, Disorganized Crafter is one, but that's not where she was this morning. She was on her jewelry channel, her Stampin' Up channel, I mean. Because she's on Stampin' Up. She does the Stampin' Up stuff. So all my flowers seem to have butterflies on them. Yeah, let's make a mess. Is no. Oh shoot. Let me look up here. I can't look up here. I started saying, let me look up here in my notifications, but I can't because it's accessing my camera. Darn it. vacation about 2 hours ago. Crafting on a whim. There you go. You found it. You found it. Yay, Kathy.
Well, I don't want to go do anything more.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Right now, you need to go get our medicine boxes and you need to eat some breakfast, but you need to bring medicine boxes up first with some water. No, that's a. I know who that is too, but there's nothing in my brain today. So I wanted to talk. I just wanted to talk this morning. I just wanted to chat, have some coffee, and, you know, tear paper. One thing about this stuff, you got to have a lot of paper. You have got to have a lot of paper. There, I got my focal point down. Now I feel like I can let it dry, and I've got it dirty. There's a string on her. Oh my goodness. I got her dirty. Got her forehead dirty. Maybe I can get that off in a little bit because she's too wet too right now. I'll have to put a wreath of flowers around her head. But anyway, that's what I've done this morning. I've just played and created this. And I had already done part of it, but I extended it over into the other page. So that's what I've been doing. And that's the very back of the book. And then I glued some more pages together. And this is the only other one I've done, and that's my pocket page. Hi, Joy. How are you? And I don't know that this stuff's going to stay here, but I had it laying here. The bird is glued down. So, but yeah, this is going to have to be a floral book, girls, because that's all I got. And I'm just not sure that. Okay, I got it closed down a little bit. But I did break one branch loose. See, I was not sure about that, but I'll just paint under that. Or put something under there. Hi, Polly. How are you, honey? Well, I have just. Linda Trey said, "Don't get started. You'll be hooked." And I think I am. I think I am hooked. And I'm just, but I'm not sure I'm good at it. That's the thing. I'm just not sure, that I've got the right concept of it. And that bird looks really big in her hand, but she looks like, what the heck do I do now? Are you? Yeah. Well, I have decided, honey, I'm doing good now. I am. I look a little pale, but that's all the light in the room because I've had to have a lot of light on the desk right now. In fact, if I turned that off, it would, I don't know if it would help, but maybe it would. I had made up my mind that I was not going to buy anything else now. I've got to buy Christmas, but crafting wise, I'm not going to buy anything for at least 3 months, if not more, because I want to use up some of this stuff that I have accumulated and give myself a little more room again. And, just because it's a mess back here. Look behind me. I am just covered up. I said I'm working in a little bitty hole back here. And it's really not. I mean, I can turn this chair all the way around and work on both sides, but you know, it's well, now I found the pocket pages easy, but then I've made pockets, for my other journals. And good morning, Spanky. So anyway, this is where I'm heading with it, and I actually set the bird in her hand. I'm going to glue it down, and then I'll let you see the bird in her hand. And whoops, I got some new glue, but it froze, and now it is so liquefied that it's some new art glitter glue. It's really runny. Hi, squirrel. How are you, honey? Okay. Now I put the bird in her hand, and bear in mind I got her face dirty, but I'm gonna put flowers around her head because I'm gonna have to because I've really got my fingers. So this is how. Oh, here is a band of flowers. Never mind. Hang on. Oh boy, I tell you what, I know how bad that is. You and Judy have had a round of it now. I didn't have a sinus infection. I had stomach flu. And I'm telling you, between me and Tom, it just kept running through us and around us. And okay, I put her a little crown of flowers on. I ought to have you down where you can see what I'm doing, but I want to talk. And I want to see everybody coming in. Okay, I put a little band of flowers on her. So here she is. And there's her holding the bird. Hi, Christine. So this is my altered book, that I posted. And here's my pocket over here, my pocket page. And that's at the very back of the book. And I'll put some more little flowers on her so she's not so overwhelmed with them. But it does fold with that tree in there. Now, it doesn't fold tight, but this book is not very big because I didn't know whether I'd like this. So I've just got 6, 7 pages in this thing to work on, and then I'll have this done because it's it's just a thin little book, and I've had to tape the spine, and I've got to fix that. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of. There was like 98 pages in it to start with. And so, and every time you put something in, you realize that you need. So far, I've done 2 in the back and I've done nothing in the front. So I'll probably go to the front. And I think I've glued up here, but I'm not sure. But you're supposed to balance it out. I know I've glued that together because it just tore apart.
Well, my daddy put the sugar in the cap as well.
No, you're not. Or you shouldn't. I've just glued everything together with my gluing. Tom's squirrel said hi.
Hi, squirrel.
He said hi, squirrel. Just that sound too. Did you hear him? He does that when you're on live. Last night, he talked to you and Spanky like you would not believe. He was, yeah, he talks to people on the on the chat. And if I don't type it fast enough for him, he gets mad at me. He's like, why don't you tell them that? Why don't you tell them, Mom? Why don't you tell them? Give me time. Or they already know. Or, something. I'm going to wet me a rag, wipe my hands down. So, but I got some pretty wiping rags. These are napkins that was given to me. And they will not hold water. See, it's just pouring out of it. But I didn't know what I ever would do with them. They're not my color. So, but they wash up good. But then nothing stays on them. I don't know how you'd wipe your hands at a meal with them. They're pretty. I've got this and glued together. But they're pretty rags. I mean, they're nice big ones. They'd make pretty pillows. But that's my wiping rag. So my chat's not moving. So I hope everybody's that I've not lost everybody. Hello? Is anybody out there? Oh, okay. Okay. Y'all are busy. Hi, Janice. How are you? And you're gluing pockets. Okay. That's what's going on. Well, it's that time of day. It is that time of day. That's why I wanted to come on earlier, but you have to be, I want to be supportive too. And no, I didn't get to see it because I went to bed. I got so tired. Was it? Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, it is noon and it's lunchtime and are you okay? Well, you stick your head in once in a while and say something. And if y'all are going to work, I'm going to go back to my book. Did it? I've got another layout on this side done and ready. Except it needs one more page, I think, glued on it. I'll have to, you didn't post it. You didn't post a picture of it. Am I hollering at you? I think I'm hollering at you. Am I? Kathy, are you feeling better today? I know you said you were running a fever. Not the, I didn't see the flamingo. Oh. Yeah, the penguins. Oh, I loved it. I liked it better than the chicken, actually. I liked the first chicken the best. But I loved the penguin. That was awesome. Okay, it's not sticking in this corner. It was really fun. That rooster was epic. I love the rooster. The The penguin is adorable, but the rooster was fun, and he would be fun for anybody to see. He was awesome. Telling you, I had to go do a breathing treatment, and I was laughing through my breathing treatment. I couldn't get any air because I know. Oh my gosh, I have everybody was laughing that hard. It was so fun. Yeah, the waddle. Melissa got you a little sidetracked on the waddle though. Bless her heart. Oh, I'm drinking cold coffee today, and it is cold too. I think we're going to have some snow. They said it might miss us, but I know she got you sidetracked. Yeah, yeah, squirrel. I had forgotten those. Oh gosh. The Nip Mountain, yes. Oh, well, that's all I see. I'm sorry, but those, they were pink. And they were straight up and down. Oh, I'm feeling so much better, honey. I still have a lot of pain, but yeah, I know that was fun. But it's I'm used to having pain. I live with chronic pain, and I have for years. So I just try to ignore it and go on, but I feel better. My stomach settled down, and I had to go off of my medicine for a while, and I'm self-medicating, but I have been for quite some time because doctor took me off of my metformin, but I've not been eating right, and my sugar level was going up. So I called them and told them that I was going to go back on it. Good. That's going to be cute. And so anyway, I did. I went back on it, and then I got this stomach flu, and it just kept it going, I think. And I finally went off of it again, and it stopped. And Tommy has had it, and he can't seem to get rid of it. And Judy, yes, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, Judy. And I'm telling you, girls, y'all are too good to me. You really are. And I keep telling you to quit. You won't listen. You just will not listen to me. So I hope everybody gets to feeling you need Q-tips. Well, this Mary loves you all too. I'm telling you, you have just been awesome. And oh, my branch didn't lay back where it's supposed to be. I pushed it a little hard. Um, Yeah, you guys are just awesome. And I had a slight little accident. Let me tell you, it's bad. It's bad. I had an accident in my crafting area, and it's bad. Do not do this. You know, these wonderful heat guns that we've got that dries everything up so fast? Kids, don't lay it down on your. No, I didn't spill anything. Don't lay your heat gun down and it going. This is what happens. You see that? That's the mouse to my computer. You see that hole right there? That's melted. Can you see it? It still works. I don't know how it still works. Yes, burnt mouse. I don't know how it still works, but it works. But do not lay it down running. I did almost kill a mouse. It still does have a little get up and go. I never even thought. I just laid it down because there was something I wanted to do on the page. And I thought, lay it down. So I did. And it was still on. Do not do that. Please do not do that because you will melt whatever. Yes, but you will, and I know that's Becky, but the thought wasn't in my head when I laid it down because I wanted to do whatever it was that I was going to do. So he can't run up the clock no more, but he still works. I can still click him. Sometimes I have to click him twice, but I can get another wireless mouse, and I'm sure of that. Yeah, it's a little too late. But that's like Spanky touching the end of her hot glue gun. Hello, those things are hot. And I tell you what, I've melted stuff with my hot glue gun, my old one. Okay, Spanky, you've been laughing again. Yes, my little house mouse is melted. Tom, go get the medicine boxes and a drink of water. Well, I've got a bottle of water right here you could drink out of, and I can take mine with my coffee. Go get the medicine. We haven't had our medicine yet this morning. Tom slept in. So and Judy said hi, Tom. You gonna holler back at her?
Judy.
He's a little bit upset because he had to go back downstairs again. Janice said hi. Janice said hi.
Janice, Mom.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Janice.
Oh, Janice. I think a lot of people have been sick with this stuff. Kathy has been. Judy is. Squirrel's been sick. Spanky had the sinus infection. I've been sick. Tom had been sick. And yeah. This chair has been well loved. It is covered. I covered it. And it is a high back desk chair. And I absolutely love to sit in it. Oh, that hurts.
Mama, where is our medicine at, Mom? Mom,
well, you tell him I said hi. Yeah, I bet it is. And Tasha, see, there's Cheryl. Okay, honey.
Mama, where is
Well,
our
no, it's
medicine
not
at?
worn out. It's just where the light's shining on it and the material. Uh, it's but it's got some wear on it, and it has a matching pillow. Now the arms look wore out. They do look wore out, and I need to recover them. But I won't give up this chair. I absolutely love this chair. In fact, when I was downstairs, this is where I sat. Was in my computer chair because I sit better in it and my back doesn't hurt. And Spanky said, "Good morning, Tom, but you get that medicine." He'll have to you that that when he comes up, honey. I need to put a lid on my paint. So,
Mama, where's our medicine laying at?
honey, it should be in the bottom drawer or there by my desk. You think you might could go get it? You know where the medicine is. Okay, now I laid out. I moved everything again. I laid out my flowers. And I was going to show you, and I think I left them downstairs, my little flowers that they sent me airmail from Japan or from China, wherever AliExpress is. I did not pay that kind of money. And if they charge my credit card that, I'm going to have a fit. Because what I paid was $7.92. That's what I ordered. And that was all in flowers. And one of them sent me those little bitty tiny flowers. And I'm telling you, they're not as big as the end of my finger right here. Airmail cost $18 for $2 flowers. If they were, I don't even think they were $2. And they better not charge my charge card that. I'm telling you, I need to look at it because I'm afraid they have. And you've been gluing so much. What are you gluing, honey? Are you doing an altered book? Yes, that's what I'm a doing. In fact, I'm a cutting out a piece right now to go in it. Huh?
I don't know how to get all this up there.
Don't bring water. Just bring the medicine.
I got the water already, Mom.
Well, set it down, Tom. Hi, Angie. I'm telling you, it's kind of fun. It is kind of fun, but you have to get your own style going. You can't just, I watched her and I can't do what she does. My brain does not work in the manner that hers does. I have to. So I thought about this last night. I have got that. It's fine to figure out how to do the pockets and the windows and all that kind of stuff, but you can't just do her. It didn't work. You have to have your own. I mean, I could copy her. Probably if I had the images, I could copy her identically. But I think that's the reason why she leaves the image backgrounds and stuff. But my brain doesn't think like hers does. My brain does not see things like hers does. So I can't.
I don't know.
You know, I was trying. I was trying to do that. And okay, Sunday morning. I'll show you the handful of pills that I take every day. This is so fun.
Well, I had some water
So
in the glass down there.
they're all working on something. It's all right, Tommy. I've got some water here in this bottle. Mm-hmm. One of them didn't go down right. Oh, oh, cool, Angie. Did you post them in the group? Oh, I take probably 10. And it's just, here, you can take them with my coffee. Here, it's cold. Yeah, I just have to do my own style. It's just, here, get my coffee. Before those melt in your mouth. Oh, God. I hope they're 1 and 2. That's what they would sound like. Then that's 18 3 times a day. Oh, mercy. And I thought I was bad. I'm not there. I'm not there yet. So thank God. That's, oh, I've lost my flower package somewhere. And see, when I do things like this, I'm just lost all the time in here because it's such a mess. I don't have enough room. Those need to go back down. That's my little square papers. Now, you've got to be kidding me. What in the world? That's my paint. I don't want to turn it upside down. And these are my people. But I am not crazy. Here they are. I am not crazy about the Tim Holtz. I like the pictures, but I'm not crazy. See, this got in the paint. About the Tim Holtz paper dolls, like a lot of people are. They're okay. I used one. I had one, and I'm going to use them up on this book, but I don't really like them. They're not me. They're not my style of pictures. So anyway, that's, and I'm not, I don't know what it is about them. you know that. I'm glad you know that, honey, because I don't. I don't. I sure don't. I'm telling you. Here, I fussy cut it out a piece, and there's one already ready to use. Go figure. I did buy these, and they are so pretty. These, I'm gonna put that bird in her hand. These flowers and stuff, and these, I think these were Tim Holtz stuff, and I did like them. You know, I think they're pretty. So, you know, and then they got the little bitty like ladybugs, and I mean they've got some that are fussy cut it out. And those are so fun to use because you don't have to cut them. You don't have to fussy cut. And I'm not crazy about fussy cutting. I can't change that bird. I've already glued it. I'll have to put a little glitter on it. So, yay, I got 14 in here this morning. I have missed everybody so bad. It's just been uh, so unbelievable how bad I missed you. And I just didn't feel like uh, talking. I didn't feel like doing anything. So I didn't. I didn't because I just didn't feel like it. And I regret it now because I feel like I've uh, lost my balance a little. Does that make sense? That I can't seem to get the back in the groove of it. And
Mama, what do you want me to turn on the watch, Mom?
baby, he wants to know what I want him to turn on to watch. You can turn on your cartoons. You can turn on a movie, but you cannot turn on Netflix. He wants me to tell him. Yeah, yeah, it's well, I don't have regrets. I just didn't feel like it, and there wasn't anything I could do about that. I mean, it was just what it was. But my regrets is that I just kind of got out of the groove, and I kind of got uh, lost in what I was trying to do or wanted to do, or I tried to make a book, and it really actually is a failure. I've got it up here. I've made some tags, and I've made those little booklets, and kids, now I love that, and I think that is what finally helped me
Mama, what kind of
to get
cartoons do
back
you turn
in the
on,
swing
boy?
of things of creating and doing, because it was just something to make, and I had to re-alter a lot of tags. I'm using up the tags that
Mama,
you
what
sent
kind
me
of
in the
cartoons
challenge,
do you want me to turn on?
and which felt good too to use them. And it what, Tom?
What kind of cartoons do you want me to turn on?
Well, you want Paw Patrol. Yeah, I was exhausted, and Tom was sick, and my housekeeper had quit, and me and my granddaughter had a little bit of a falling out, and so she took some time off, which killed me, but I didn't let her know it. But it did. It was a bad timing. But that happens, we're family. So every now and then our aha making pancakes. Now that sounds good. That sounds good. I could have almost have a bee in her hair. I'm just making a collage of flowers down here on the bottom of this page. Good morning, Kathleen and Nancy. How are you? I'm working in my new book, and everybody else is working on something. We have people making journals, and we have people cutting things out, and just all sorts of stuff going on in this chat this morning. So if they don't get right back to you, that's the reason. Oh, chicken noodle soup sounds good. Well, okay. I'll probably be here for a while. Oh, honey, my white hair, white and black. Still got some black in the back. I wouldn't mind it so bad if I think if it was completely black. are completely white, but and then it turns yellow. You know, it gets yellow, and so oh my gosh, Vanessa, a migraine for over a week is not good. And since I don't have any foam dots, I'm a tearing up crowns. I have a crown here somewhere. They're foam crowns. uh, Annabelle said I have picked up off the floor a dozen times. And so that's what I'm using for foam dots. I'm gluing them down as foam dots. And of course, I've lost that too. Uh, who said I wasn't crazy yet? Oh, you don't know me so well. Because I think I'm just pretty darn crazy. Where's my foam dots? My little crayon things. Oh, shoot. I don't want to have to go hunt one. And girls, look at my book back. The book is in there in the other room. But look at my book back. It's suede. And I don't even know. I'm going to turn this light on a minute. White Hyacinth. It was the name of it. And that's all that's left of the very back. And it was a satin cover. Well, I think actually the suede was over that satin. So I'm going to use that in one of these pages as a background piece. I think it would be nice to retain that in some way or another. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I guess I must be out of those foam pieces, or I've knocked them off in the floor. So I may have to go get some more. Then I've got another flower. Sybil, I have been thinking about you, honey, and wondering about you. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Deb. Okay, that page is glued. I've got this one started. I want some continuity. I have started a new book, Sybil. Trying an altered book. I'm better now. Just halfway good. Have you been sick? Okay, Tasha. All right, Deb. Sorry. I don't like the idea of you being sick, honey. But I had you on my mind and kind of thinking maybe something was wrong. Oh, your teeth. Well, I got rid of mine while I was sick. It got so loose that I messed around with it and finally pulled it out of my head. A back tooth. I just couldn't stand it any longer, and I just took it up. She said, I'm done. Got to come out of there. I was trying to get to the dentist, but I could never get well enough to go to the dentist. And it just kept getting looser and looser, and it didn't hurt. I mean, it gotten so loose it didn't hurt. But I bit down on it, and all of a sudden it hurt real bad. And I thought, this thing's got to go. So I let it go. You have lost 3 now. I don't know what that is. Mine just started. They just decided they just turn loose. Is that what yours doing? Okay, I need this right here. Got just a couple more to put down, and then I'll show you what I've done in my book and show those that just came in what I'm working on. So I'm trying to build them up so I have some depth to them, and I can't find my phone, and I know there's another one of those here somewhere. I'm going to have to get me a piece of foam. Shoot! Turn the water over. Dadgummit. Okay. I'll be right back. Crash, boom, bang. Coffee can fell off, and I've stepped in the water. I knew it would, coming back in my socks. Oh, honey, you're not as old as I am, so don't tell me that. Of course, that may be a reason why mine are doing it. This foam is awful thick, but I want this flower to stand up right here. And give this some dimension. So I'm using it because I want it deep as this book anyway, as deep as this page. And then I've got one more that I could stand out here, and I'd have this page done. Or done enough. I'm going to get hooked on this, Sybil. This altered book stuff. I can see it coming. Because it really, really does appeal to my uh, I don't know, my creative side. Once I decided that I didn't have to do it like everybody else. Hi, Sandra. How are you, honey? It's good to see you. Well, I didn't like it at first. I thought, this is not how she does it. This is not right. This is just, you know, I need to do something else. And then I just thought, no, I don't. I have to be me. I have to do me. And so that's when I decided that. Uh, I just come up here and went to work. And I love to paper twist. I've done that and shown you how I do it and stuff. And I so I just come up here and done me. And it's just okay. I've got to put that right back down on that edge. I'm going to use a little bit of this glue, and it just squirted everywhere. I'm telling you, it is really liquefied since it was sent in the cold. It got froze down in my mailbox. It is freeing once you realize that you don't have to go by someone else's rules. And, and that's what I was trying to do. And she was saying, don't do that. Go play. Go have fun. Go create. Go play every time. But yet I wanted to make her book because I love those books. They are beautiful. She is very talented, very creative, and I'm talking about LorrieMarie Jenkins. And if y'all haven't watched her, she is amazing collager and artist. And she has her books just come alive. They just come alive. And she does a paint pen on them and doodles on them. And LorrieMarie Jenkins, LorRie, 2 R's. Sybil, you were in the hospital? Thank you. Spanky, could you copy the link to LorrieMarie Jenkins, please? Uh, Sybil. That worries me, honey. Okay. Mm. Okay, I'm going to show you my popped out flowers and my girl holding the bird. And I really wish I had popped her out. I didn't. I will go around her with the dark pen, though, or pencil, and see if I can bring her out a little bit out of the background. And but I'm really wet with glue right now. But we need something to pull her out, and so she's not so lost back there, and give her some depth in, because I've lost her almost. I will go around these leaves a little here, and then I didn't buy the Stabilo pen. They're not very expensive. Um, they were, I think, $13 for 12 pencils. So that's not too bad. Hi, Patty. How are you, honey? Okay. All right. I went around her a little bit. Okay, I'll show you what I've done. Uh, I'm going to turn this camera over and pop it down if I can get a hold of it right to do that. Okay, twist. There we go. Okay. Is that backwards to you? Mm. I'll line up there. Okay. There's my page. And it looks backwards to me. Okay. On my screen to what I'm looking at. That. Okay. But this is my page that I made. And I made one of my pop-up trees, actually, that will, fold and pop up. And this just come loose again. And I'm wanting that to dry so it will pop up right. But if it doesn't, it's okay. I'll do something with it. Anyway, and then I popped the flowers out and give them some dimension. Get it where you can see that they're out. And give them some dimension. And this one over here, I done the same way. And I tried to bring the bottom together for continuity. And I still need some stenciling, I think, up here around the tree. And this is a pocket. And in the pocket, I put a picture, a drawing that I did of a rose as my background. And it was embossed. And then I went to building on that. So here's one of the little ladybugs right here. This is how tiny they are in that package. And so anyway, that's what I've got done. And I don't know how it will handle the stress. I don't, or anything. I do have that flower growing underneath my book page, which is my window, which I don't know how that got there, but it did. So I will have to lift that up and put it down. I'll be darned. I just put it up that high. But anyway, that's my. Oh, did we have a. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, I was looking at this. I just seen we had a troll that was pretty active there for a minute. Thank you, Spanky. Wow. Okay. A bad elf. So anyway, that's my page that I've been creating today, and all the leaves are loose and can be seen around. This is me, and when I finally decided that I can do me, then I was able to create. Um, I mean, I still took some of her things like the flowers in the hair because I just messed up that girl's forehead big time. And yeah, and then, I wanted that to pop out, and my book is not going to close. I mean, that's as far as it's going to close. But that's okay, because when it stands up, it will stand up open where you can see all the pages. And that's what she says. You'll be displaying your pages in it. So, I'm not in focus at all of that. But see how they'll stand open? So every page will kind of be displayed and give a different look. And so anyway, that's what I've been working on. And this is my other page, and this is the pocket page. And I've got some things in it, but I don't know that they're going to stay. They were things I had laying here, and I didn't want it to be empty. But this goes with it perfectly. And so that's going to stay in it. This I have glued down. I'm not sure that I wish I had done that, but I did. And I was actually going to put a woman under it and let this be the headdress. But after I looked at it, I didn't like it. So anyway, these are just some tags that I had laying here. And this is one that Carrie sent me, little C. And it was really pretty. And, it kind of went with the page. And then my bird, which has been laying here, and he is just as wrinkled as he can be. But anyway, that's my pocket page. Sybil, I love you. I'll try to call you soon. I say that a lot, I know, but I've been sick too for over a month. And I have thought about you so many times, and I had the feeling that something was wrong. And okay, love you, Sybil. I absolutely love that woman. I love that woman. And if you're in here, I don't care. If you hear it, Sybil, I love you. You're such a doll. And I wish I could meet you and come and see you. She lives in Germany. And yeah, and she is amazingly creative. Yeah. And Marlena said that they were the big shots were on sale for $49 at Tuesday morning. They weren't in the ad. Of course, it changed. So, and they were probably gone because they were not in the ad. So, okay, now I have to decide what I'm going to do in the front of this book because it's time to do something up here. And this book had some interesting things in it, like a rocking lion pattern and a rocking horse pattern, and uh, making a paint mitt, tropical fish containers, how to take care of your car. This is an informative book. And if Tom finds out I've used it, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because these were his. He never looks at them. So I just decided I would use them. I have these 2 pages already fixed. And that is I can't find the center to the front one. Gotta find the center up here. I know I've took pages out around here. It is. Do the suspended heart. I love that. Bye, Polly. I'm glad you came in. I love that suspended heart, but I don't know if I can do that or not. I only watched it once, so I'm not sure that I can craft that. Now, does she work right in the center, or does she glue that center over? Patricia, does she glue the center where the center is? Does she glue that down, or does she always leave it out? I could try to do it. Let's see, how many pages? She used 3 pages for that, didn't she? And I'm not gonna glue, I'm gonna glue these 2 down, but I'm gonna leave that because my book front is really pretty. And I don't see any sense in losing it. So I'm gonna glue these 3 down together, and then I'll have this. And it's glued well. So, and then I'll do these 3, and 4 takes me right to the center. So she glues it down. And then she leaves 1 page. I don't think she left anything between the hearts. Okay, so, okay, we'll glue some pages down. And we'll see if we can do it. I'll give it a whirl. I don't know. But I will give it a whirl. And stuff going in it. Of course, I use the same brush like she does for everything because I've only got one. I've got one big one. So I've got that. We'll get this side ready for her. Because with that hanging heart, it should be like a 3-page layout, I think. I'm wrinkling. I'll keep it up off that. Maybe I want to glue them down to that. I don't know. Anything there, so I might as well. Okay, I'm going to glue them right to the spine, or right to the book. I have had a feeling that Sybil had been sick, and I had been worried about her. And, you know, sometimes you just get those feelings that, okay, that's down. And that would make that 4 pages. I've lost my center. Okay. Okay. This is my center. I'm going to glue behind it. Welcome back, Cheryl. Okay. Pull that over. I've got some Mod Podge here, but it is glossy, and okay. Where did I start gluing? Right here. Okay. That's 3 pages or 2 pages. I don't know. I'm going to do one more. Give it a little more strength. If I'm going to hang a heart from it. Now, didn't she do an extra page flip out on that too? I thought she did. Are you pixelating? Okay, that's 4 pages on that side. And that's pretty thick. I don't know if it's thick enough for that hanging heart. Did she do like 8 pages? Seems like she done like 8 pages. To get it stiff enough. And that'll bring me within 2 pages of the next layout. I think I'll go ahead and do 8. Okay. And she cut hers out of corrugated cardboard. And I would have to go see if I could find a piece of that. But then I got these. Yeah, here, get them down, Mary. I'm trying to hold them up in the air. I got these from Little C. And they put together would make a pretty heart shape, and it would be fairly thick. So, if I put them together like this, that would make it pretty heavy. And have this amazing pattern on it. I could do 3 and get this piece and almost do away with all of that. Okay. Did you find it? No, I'm talking about Kathleen or LorrieMarie. I don't know if I could cut that one because it is offset. I always fold my hearts to cut them. So I might ought to try to draw one and get my glue off of my flowers so I'm not gluing them all down at the dadgummit. I want to set everything to the right of me. I think she did a fold-out page out of her pages she had left over out of her book. Right on to this one. I think she done 8 pages, and then she done a fold-out page. Here's what I'm thinking. But if I do that, that's going to put me within 2 pages. I've got 2 pages here, 2 here, and this would be done. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down with it. Even if she didn't, I'm going to. Because I'm going to. And then I may do that fold out. Because that sounds like a neat idea since my book is going down fairly fast. I don't think it would hurt if we had an extra fold-in page. That has a hole in it. It needs to be took care of anyway. And 2. And then these 2 can glue together, and there'll be 2 on that side. Or those 3. I may need to take some of them out. I think I'm supposed to be using them from both sides. But I haven't been, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Now I'm going to glue these 3 down together to make this side. One more. Now this leaves this page for the second side of our heart. These are our heart pages right here. Okay, Tasha, honey, thank you for coming in. Okay, this is our heart pages. And I'm letting them dry. And I need then 3 pages on this side to from this side. So I need to do this one. If this turns out, I'm going to be getting me a new book real quick. Some of my sewn together books, though, I won't part with because they're too old and I just absolutely cannot. Unless they're just so brittle they're not any good. I just cannot do that. I just cannot tear them up. I have a lot of first editions and I just, of course, they're, you know, if they start doing anybody any good. So, okay. This one, and that'll give us 3. Okay. Okay, that's 3 on that side. What a good background image that is. And I'll put some plastic under that. Okay. And then I need some plastic under this one. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take some of these pages that I've got over here. For maybe, don't want it to be too thick because I haven't torn anything out in that section. So I'm thinking 4. And I'm going to glue them together. Side to dry. And you'll glue these. Okay. Put together what they should be. Ah. There we go. Okay. There's 2. There's 3. Yeah. we got to put our underpants on, as she calls them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a double sheet. And 4. That ought to be enough to make a swing out page. Okay. And these are practically dry, and I'm going to put it right there. And I think I'm going to use my masking tape. And then I can paint over it. I don't want too big of a gap. Ooh, that got real big. Okay, let's tear it off here. And we'll turn it over and put it on. About like that. Okay. I'll finish that down and fold. And then take the tape and pull it out this way. And lay another line of it down. Okay. I may have to trim it just a little bit right here. It looks like I've got it just a little bit over that edge. But I'm okay with that. So I'll take my scissors and just go right down this edge and trim that off. And now the pages will close up. Yeah, I've got a set here, and a set here, and then the centerpiece for the heart cutout, or the heart window. So now I've got to figure out how big my heart's going to be, and then figure out how to cut the window out. I need to turn that around, or I'm going to have a punched page right there. Okay. So I cut my heart out, and I think I'm going to use those 2 sheets wherever I laid them that Carrie sent me that has pretty flowers on it. I think I'm going to use these instead of corrugated cardboard. Hi, Trish. It's good to see you, honey. Uh, it's slick on this side, but I don't plan on doing anything to them. I think I'm just gonna glue them and cut them out. Well, that's fine, honey. Well, I do too. But now I'm not doing the same thing as she does because I can't. She has an incredible imagination, as does Melissa. And I don't have a lot of magazines or a lot of ephemera. So I'm having to do with what I've got. And, I've always had to do that, and I'm not going to change it. So this pretty piece right here, which was sent to me, was just pieces of the cover of an art book. And it says art for adults, and that's I'm fine with that. I glued it together. That's going to be my heart, my hanging heart. And so now the next thing I got to do is draw a decent picture of a heart because I usually just fold mine. I guess I could fold, but I don't know. Cutting through 4 layers might be a pain, but that's how I've always cut my hearts. Hi, Linda. How are you, honey? Okay, so I've got a very tall book, so we can make a heart just pretty darn tall. So I'm going to start cutting up and go around. Oh, these scissors have been so good, but they're getting so dull. Of course, I'm cutting through 4 layers of cardstock. So, okay. Now let's see if I can get that back down without a great big crease in it, which I didn't. Of course not. Go down. Because I used art glitter glue. I know I used Mod Podge. Okay, so we've got a little crease in our back of our heart. Not crazy about the shape. Not crazy about the shape. We'll make it a little more folksy and come down and a little more narrow on this side. And that ought to come close. Okay. Okay, there's our heart. And now we've got to make a frame around it that I can see so I can cut it. So, because it's going to hang in a dangle in a window. And I think that she went like a 1/4 inch away at least, or a 1/2 inch. I could do a whole inch all the way around it, except on the sides. I can do an inch on the top. Which I don't think would hurt. And we'll do a 1/2 inch on the sides from that line. And yes, I'm using a pink pen because I can't see, girls. And a 1/2 inch out away from the, I moved it just a little bit, a 1/2 inch out would be right there. Okay, and then 1 inch from here. Ooh, I can't do 1 inch from there. I won't have quite enough space. Okay, so I'm going to do about like that. It's going to be a big window. I'm going to have to really strengthen it. Okay. See my window I drew? That's a pretty good size window. But there's 8 layers here that I'm going to use. So that's where she's going to hang. Now, do I want another cutout here? So it shows here. So this, I should put a focal point here. So you see it from this side. And then when this turns over and open it up, you see the focal point on this side.
Well, we're not going to have any.
Okay. Yes. No, I think just one cutout.
Mama, we're not going to have
this should have an image on it. So when it's like this, you have a focal point. So this should have an image. So you cut out here. There's an image here. So when you turn it here and you open it up, you see a different image in here.
Mama, we're not going to have any mail running from the mailbox, Mom.
Probably not today, son. Probably not today. I'm going to get this magazine down here in the floor to use to cut on. And put it under there. And lift that up. And find my razor knife. And put my eyes on. Razor knife. Just open here on this desk somewhere. And yes, I said open. I haven't had any kids this week. Okay, here we go. You girls have a lot of faith in me, I can tell you that. I can just jump in and do this. Okay. We're going to go down.
Are we going to have any snow tonight, Mama?
Yep, it tore my page. It's too wet.
Is it supposed to snow tonight or anything?
Too wet. Okay, so we need to work on, I guess, some underpants. And probably should have had some on that, but that's 8 pages together. So we'll work on some underpants on this. I have got all this thin paper right here already cut into squares.
Mama, is it supposed to snow tonight?
I think so. Hello, Care. How are you, honey? So I'm going to start laying these down.
Snow tonight, Mom. Since it's
That'll make an interesting
Building
background on
outside.
this one. Huh?
Are they supposed to have any snow
I
tonight or
think
something?
so, honey.
Since it's been pouring down rain outside.
Oh, that's good, honey. It's so good to hear you happy. And there's a purple. We'll put it right there. Okay. I've decided that I can do an ultra book, Gare. I didn't know what I was talking about. I had no idea. But I will show you my page because I am kind of proud of it. I just finished, I've finished 2 pages, and now I'm going to make a hanging heart on a triple page. And
Mama, I said it's supposed to snow or anything tonight.
and I'm using up paper that has been in my drawer forever. Honey, yes, they're talking it.
Talking about snow.
Yes, they are. And nope, that's going to put purple in the same spot. Don't want that. Let's move that over and do like that. Of course, I'm going to gesso over that so it doesn't really make any difference. And it really doesn't make any difference. And I'm going to have to make some more Mod Podge because I'm out. Or get out that clear. I'm going to stop right here. And Carol, I'll show you my page. It's broke again. That because I didn't leave it laying long enough to. But here's my page that I made. And then over here we have a little pocket that opens with an image in it. And the tree is a paper twist. And it will close. And then these are popped up on a lot of foam. I need another piece of foam right under here and here to hold them up a little farther. And then my little girl is holding a bird in her hand. And that's my page. And my tree has come up right here. But it probably just needs to. Just let it be free. So I'm not going to worry about it because it will close. It lets it close then. So, it's, yeah, I'm liking it. I like it real well. And I've just about come off all the way down. So that piece is coming loose everywhere. So I might have to take it off and fix it. And I give it overnight to dry. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it could be free. I've got it glued here though, and that one's bending fine. But it's a little thinner. This one was a little thicker. So I think it could just be, I could just glue it here and let it be free. Of course, I've got so much paper and glue under it that my leaves are they're fragile because there's so much glue on them. But anyway, let's just let it be free and let the book just take it where it wants to go. But anyway, that's my page that I worked on, and now I'm working on another layout, and I'm going to hold that while I turn it. So now I'm working. This is the first one I done, which is pocket page. And yeah, I could stitch it down. And so this was my pocket page, and it was the first one. And I really don't have anything fixed to go in it yet. I just had some papers and stuff I just stuck in it so that they didn't look. Uh, but I have the music sheet for Purple Rain, and I thought I might cut that out for that spot, which, I've got a lot of purple in that. This was a tag that was sent to me, and it could just be put over here on this side. It doesn't matter. It's just little tags. This piece, though, went with it beautifully. So I put that in there. And then this was one I had laying here. And it really doesn't go with anything else. But it is what it is. And this piece of paper somewhere, it's going to be used somewhere in this book. So right now, I am doing this for this is a flip out. This is where I'm going to put a hanging heart. But it was too wet to cut. So that's what I'm just gluing paper. I'm just putting on, as LorrieMarie says, the underpants. But I'm going to have to get out some Mod Podge because I have pretty much emptied this container. And so we're putting on our colorful underpants. She says. And I loved her explanation. She says, well, you always have on colorful underpants, but you don't see them. But it's the layers. That's hooked together, and I'm just going to put it down like that. Just going to put it down like that. Let it be what it is. Put some glue under it. And then layer that one right up there. Okay. Throw them off to the side and stir them up and go to grabbing. Okay. I might get this done. I might get this page done here. I need one right here, little one. Put this in here. And that little pink one ought to go right there. And that green one, a little bit short. I've gotten smaller on me here. There's a bigger one. That purple one right there. And then this edge right there. And now we'll go back over it. Okay. Okay. Put some gesso on it. Tone that down. All right, we're ready to let that one dry. And heat gun, if you all will remind me not to lay it down on the table while it's running. Oh, great, honey. That's right. You got to keep that faith. Got to keep the faith. And so I'm going to dry this. So excuse the heat gun. I don't know if it'll. Hello, Malia. Yes, stay away from the mouse. I know. Well, there's nothing else that I want to do right at this time. So I don't think I'll be laying it down. I melted my mouse, Kara. Can you do that? With the heat gun. I got busy, just laid it down and went to work. I got to smelling something, looked over, and that thing was just melting away. Tell you what, I've watched her use those gelatos. I know, Linda. There was no mind when that happened. You better sit down. That's not wanting to right there. And it's wanting to come up here. And that paper may not have been the best thing in the world to use. I'm cracking here. I'm getting some crackle. Look on the back side. And on this side, because I really want to cut it. That piece is just, it's just loose. See, this is what happened, is that I had to do something like this. And that does have a lid on it. Okay, where's that piece that's loose? Right here. I'll use a little art glitter glue under that thing. That'll hold it. Right up here. It's over that tape, I think, is what's causing it to turn loose. Okay. Because that's almost dry. So we'll go over here again. Okay, we'll see if I can cut this now. Okay. That place is still a little spongy. Okay. There's one side. We'll have to repair that hole. Okay. Turn this book a little. Okay. All right. We've got that one. Okay. And turn me up all the way there. I believe we like a little bit being up there. Okay. There's that. Okay, now we need to, well, that's, and I think I need some grommets here and here and a couple here. Okay, what? I've missed something. I've missed something. I don't know how I will do these. There ain't no way that I'm going to get that in my... I've put some bigger grommets in that side. And that's going to be hard. That's like... Okay. Maybe I just need one on each side. I could probably manage that. Okay, that's dry. I'm going to take that out of there. I'm just laying here on the floor so I can find it again in a minute. Okay, grommets. Need 2 holes here, 2 here, and 1 here and here. And then I can suspend it. 1 here and here. And 2 coming off of this to here. And 2 coming from here. I don't even know if I would need maybe just 1 down here. I think just 1. So, let's get this. And first off, I'm going to try to get this in right here. And I want the... I'm on the last one. I wanted about center in my page. Okay. There's that one. Now, can we anyway get it in that? We can't. Oh, well. Okay. We can't get it there. I can get it there. And I can get it there. And I can get one down here. Okay. Oops. Backwards. I wish I could put one right there. Because this is going to be off-sized. I'm afraid if I use this, but it's all I got. So we're going to have to do it. Okay. And there's that one. Okay. Grommets. It's my jewelry. Okay. Those are little bitty ones. Don't think those will work. But let's see. I've got 2 red. Okay, I've only got 2 red. So, let's see. It's 1 brown. That's black, not brown. Hmm. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's all I need. Okay. Got some brown ones. All right. I'll start right down here at the bottom. Come all the way forward. Okay. There's that one. We're making progress. Except I got to do it in the heart. But I think am I putting them in there backwards? No, we're all right. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Get it centered. Find where's your pokey thing? Shoot. And my book's propped up. I can't get it at that angle. Okay. And I lost my grommet under there somewhere. Let's try it from this side. I think I missed that one. I have. Oh my. That may be a big boo-boo. Try it again. Okay. May have to take my pliers to that one or redo it completely. I'll just redo it. It was bad. I did that in bad. Okay, we'll try this again. Put that in the trash so I don't get it back in there. Here. We'll wind up with it. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. It's not working. First one worked fine. Come around here. Put it on that right there. There we go. Right. Okay, but now I've got to find some more brown ones. Okay. Get that lined up. Couple more brown ones. That's black. Uh-oh. Okay. So we'll go with some black ones because that's what we've got. And don't worry about it. If they're looking at the grommets, they're looking at the wrong thing anyway. Hi, Marie. Happy Thanksgiving week to you too, honey. Okay, we're going to come up under here. Get that. There we go. Get that in. Now this one, I have to get my other things out. And I think I'll be fine with what's in here if I can get through that, under that, into that spot. That may be a problem. Yeah, it may be a big problem. Okay. It won't fit in that hole. If I do it. Oh, I've got to have that. Style. Okay. Now here we go. You're gonna stay on there. We're gonna go through that hole right there. And we're gonna be yay, did it. Okay. And we're ready to suspend the heart. Okay, so I need a hole here and here and one on each side. So I better mark them. Where's my pen? There's the lid. There's the pen. Okay. So we're going to line this up across here. Right like that. And I'll make a hole here with a grommet. And a hole there with a grommet because that's a little bit lower. And right in there. And right there. And right there. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I really need to decorate this size because I have got a big old fold right there that is really driving me crazy. I'm going to push it down as far as I can. Okay, more grommets. More grommets. Put them back in here. See if we've got enough black ones to put on that. Because we only got 2 white ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time to buy some more grommets. Okay, now this won't be so hard to do because I can have it up here where I can use this all the way around. And punch it. Come forward. Beautiful. Okay, last one. Okay, now I need to figure out how I'm going to hang it. And I think that I'm just going to use some twine. I think that I'm just going to use some twine. If I can find the end of it here. This has never been opened. Okay, where's the end? Come on. Show me where you, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to come through here. Probably need a needle because that's going to fray. And up through here. Oh yeah, that's going to fray already. Up through there. And pull it where I want it, which is about like that. And I think I'll just tie it right like that. And I don't have a pair of regular cutting scissors out here. Those are my heavy duty ones and won't cut anything small. And neither will, okay, one lined up right there. So I'm going to tie this down to where I've got to. It's not too tight. Boy, I just barely left me enough thread to tie. In fact, I just come apart. Okay. One. Okay, now come down just a little and tie that knot. Okay. Now the next one. Excuse me. Too much coffee and not enough food. Okay. And actually, I haven't drank my coffee very much since I came up here, so I've only had one big cup. There. And again, tie it off to about right there. I'll have to put some glue on those knots after I trim them. Okay. I'm going to go through this end. Bring it down. Come on. Don't pull it too tight. Just almost did. Okay. All right, now the side. Let's trim some of these off here, if we can. Come down on that. I'm telling you, these scissors won't cut hot butter. They'll cut a big bunch, but they won't cut anything small. Okay, now we got 2 more to run. We'll get this one. And under there. Come here. And there. And went too far. Come back out of there. Get it lined up.
Well, what is he going to lay out to eat, Mama?
I don't know, Tom. I know you're getting hungry. I'm going to have to get off of here as soon as I finish this and go get Tom something to eat. Bless his heart. He's been downstairs alone since early morning because I planned on coming on earlier, and Misty was on, and I wouldn't run over her. So uh, I'm so glad to see everybody today, though. I know this is boring and I've lost some, but it is lunchtime too, so we'll make it, and we'll come back maybe tomorrow, and we'll finish out the page. Uh, it'll be ready to decorate by that time, and we can decorate it up and see where we're going to go with it. And that is tied. And now there is our suspended heart. And so when we put it down, there will be a focal point here all around it. And then this will close. So there's going to be a focal point around it here. And then this closes over it. And then it closes that way. So that's our heart. We did it, girls. We did it. Yeah, hey. I'll try to stand it up. And so you can see that it is suspended. And then if I don't know if Malia got to see this, but Malia, this is what we're working on, is an altered book. And here is one of my first pages. A tree, flowers, and the tree does close. This branch is not, I had it down, but it is not going to stay, so I'm just going to leave it. And it's really, really wet, and those are really, really fragile leaves now because it's so wet. And I need to leave it open right there and let it heal because it's pulled loose, and let it heal and go ahead and enforce it down here again. But and then this is my window page, and of course this is our magical garden, and that's kind of my theme for the whole book is going to be magical garden. And so I found this girl, and she was doing a juggling act. She's got a ball right there in her hand, and all of a sudden that bird just sat down on her, and I've got I can put the other balls up in the air, and then she's so wide-eyed there, it's like, what? And I want to put a little texture around it, and that kind of thing. And then I done this page, which was the pocket page, and a little bird down here. And this is the one I started on, so I did not do the garden theme. I put this down, which is an Indian thing. It just, yeah, it's not me. So I don't know what I'm going to do about this not being me, except maybe put flowers in each one of those images. And I may do that because this whole thing, I want to be just kind of magical garden. And so that's, and I put some gold leaf on it, which I had never done before. And then I've got a round tag here, which we'll make a nice one for an image. And then this paper here, I want to use it somewhere in the book, but I have Purple Rain sheet music, and I want to cut out Purple Rain right here and put it right here, and then put flowers and the butterflies in various places. And then this is the last one we done, was this fold out. So we'll have to paint this and then decorate the heart and fill in all around it. And then this page will have to be worked on. And I've got one stuck to it. There's not a couple stuck to it. There's not supposed to be. And so this page will have to be worked on too. So anyway, that's it. This, this, and this will all be, I'm going to do these 3 pages first. So we'll paint and put down some underpants and like we did here and gesso and get it ready for paint. And then I'm just going to use my acrylic paints. So we'll use those. And that can be took out of it. And I'm going to say goodbye. And gosh, girls, I'm going to turn this up. It's been so good to see you all. And it's been so good to be able to talk to you and visit with you a little bit. I have just been so lost. And yeah, I've streamed a long time too. I'm surprised. I really got lost in that this last thing. This took a while. So anyway, I've got something to do though. And I didn't for a long time. My brain just was not thinking craft. And when I started doing the little cards, the little folders. Hi, Shannon. How are you, honey? When I started doing that, it kind of brought my mojo back. And I've watched LorrieMarie Jenkins for this whole time I've been sick. And well, actually, no, that's not true. Since I watched Melissa's live where she mentioned her and she was doing her altered book. And she said, it's not too late, Mary. And so I started binge watching her. And I will give Tom some hugs. And so anyway, I started binge watching her. And I loved her artwork. So I started this yesterday. And I thought, this is not for me. I can't do this. I absolutely cannot do this. And I am so much better, sweetheart. I really am. Anyway, I just said, this is just not me. And I said it last night too in a live stream. But I thought, you're trying to do LorrieMarie. You're not trying to do yourself. Be yourself. Oh, Shannon, honey, I'm so sorry. We just got over that. And I thought, be yourself. You're not being true to yourself and you're not being yourself. And if you want to make art, you have to be yourself. You have to be what you believe in and what you like and what you want. And I can't be LorrieMarie. I can do some of her things, but I cannot art like she does. That is not my style. So I'm going to call this Magical Garden. And then I don't know where we'll go from there after this book is done. It's not very big and it's not going to take long to complete it. So, because you can see it's not a very big book. This spine is an inch, and that's because I've stretched it out just a little bit. And so it's not going to take a long time. I think it only had like 97 pages in the whole book. Yeah, it's just not going to take long. So, as you can see, it's already filling up fairly fast. So, well, no, you can't see it because I've got the camera on me. But anyway, girls, I'm having a ball. And I'm so glad you could join me. And I really didn't intend to craft. I intended just to chat and talk a little while. And but you were all busy crafting, and I thought, well, why not? Let's do something too. So I love you all. I love sharing this with you, and I love the light that you give me, and it fills me up. And this has made me feel so special and so good to have you all come in and play with me a while. And keep that up. Keep that up because it feeds so many people. You know that. You know how I feel about that. You give a smile, you get a smile. And we all need a smile. We all need a hug. We all need some love. And that's what you're doing. So I love you all. I'm glad you came, and I will be back tomorrow, and we will work some more in this because I really, really, really want to do this. And it's going to be so small, and we'll get it done fairly quickly, and then I can go on to a bigger book. So bye, y'all. Love you bunches, bunches, bunches. Shannon, I'm sorry that you didn't get to see all of it. You can watch the live stream if you want, and or the replay, and see what we did in our book and that kind of thing. And yeah, yeah, you missed most of it. But that's I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll give a recap on everything we done. So, and Jahane, you've been watching this for a full hour thinking you were a recording. Oh my God. Oh, Jay, I am live, honey. I do too. I love you all. And thank you so, so much again for coming in and for whatever you do and however you do it. Be inspired, be creative, and share your inspiration. And I love you. Bye, girls. Oh, gotta find my broken clicker so I can click off. Bye bye.